coming together to help provide food and shelter for those in need.
And small-town mid-Missouri hoping to keep snail mail alive. KOMU 8 News First at 5 starts now.
Live from Studio 8A, coverage you can count on in high definition. This is KOMU 8 News First at 5.
The Missouri Department of Economic Development got a chance today. Heating component manufacturer Indico has announced plans to close down its Boonville plant by next October. The company is also closing a plant in Pennsylvania. Indico will consolidate the two closing plants' operations to its Monroe City plant. This will add 85 jobs at the Monroe City location. Indico encouraged the 65 Boonville plant employees to relocate to Monroe City. Some Boonville residents are worried about the effect this could have on their town.
I really hate to see it close down because it's going to affect so many people. And when it affects those people, it affects our small businesses downtown.
Indico's Boonville plant has been around for 24 years. The company president says he realizes this is devastating to Boonville. He hopes Boonville plant employees decide to commute rather than move away.
KOMU 8 First News at 5.
Thanks, Dave.
The former Penn State assistant football coach.
And a big jump in the stock market. KOMU 8's Katie Brennan has those stories and more in your First Nation report.
Next week. And that's the weather.
Well,
thanks, Dave.
Pretty typical.
Yeah. 1st of December, tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Dave. Almost everyone agrees buying generic can save you some money.
But one drug company is putting up a fight to keep sales and prices high. Generic version of Lipitor. The drug lowers cholesterol and is one of the top-selling drugs in history. Its annual sales top $11 billion. Pfizer makes the drug and is hoping to stand up to the generic brands. The company is also making deals with insurance companies to prevent pharmacists from selling the generic form. A new study might help doctors better diagnose dementia. Researchers in California studied patients with Alzheimer's disease and another form of dementia called FTLD. The two types have similar symptoms but require different treatment. The study finds scans that look for a specific marker called PIB are better able to differentiate between the two types than other PET scans. New research from Consumer Reports magazine reveals arsenic levels in apple and grape juice that may cause some parents to think twice before pouring a glass. NBC's Tom Costello has the story on fruit juice safety. The FDA says the level of concern for arsenic in apple juice is 23 parts per billion. Only one of the grape juices tested by Consumer Reports exceeded that level, and none of the apple juices actually reached that level.
Well, as the weather gets colder, not everyone has a place to sleep, a warm place.
Central Missouri Community Action and Rainbow House broke ground today on a new transitional housing complex for homeless youth. About 50 people showed up to the site on North 7th Street in Columbia for the groundbreaking. The complex will house 10 teens, some like Philip Leak, who once slept outside beneath the stairs of Hickman High School. Leak lives at Soul House, another transitional house for homeless youth.
Soul House helps us get food. They give us shelter. I'm not really scared that some dog's going to come attack me or some snake's going to crawl out from under there.
The new complex is set to open next fall.
The Boone County